I tell you what really excites me about your physique and really impresses me is that you're very lucky that your physique looks its best in the compulsory poses. You don't have a bad... Dorian was like that. He looked good. His physique came together in every single compulsory pose. I've looked at your side chest, your rear lat spread, your side tricep is sensational. It's like it's like everything, the aesthetics, the size, your weight. I mean, what does your waist measure? It's ridiculous.
I'm not sure. I'm not huge on measurements, man. I'm more about the look.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was thinking, is he photoshopping this?
What's your weight? What's your body? What fat? And I'm like, I don't even want to look at that because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. It just matters that the win matters and what I look like on stage. So it's always just identifying the look. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the waist came down. I actually had this conversation yesterday with Jordan Peters. He actually reached out to me because he's like, how did you get up to like 280 and then now you're back down and the waist is even smaller than when you were like 212? And I'm like, honestly, I think a lot of it is, and this is probably a lot helpful for bodybuilders out there, is obviously we have to be an eater. Like in off season, we have to pound the food. That's just if you ever want to be a successful bodybuilder, you have to. I had to eat like 6,000 calories a day. It was just insane all the time eating. But the thing is, like, I'm not a huge in regards to like eating past fullness. So like I hate that uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
So you're eating like one meal where you eat so much. How guys go and like eat like 70 pieces of sushi. Like I hate that feeling. So what I do is like I always just eat until in the off season and eat until I'm full, or I wait out my meals that I know where that fullness is, and then I'll make sure that I eat again in 3 hours. So I always get like 7 to 8 meals in a day. I was waking up in the middle of the night eating all for the last year and a half. The thing is, like, I honestly think that like that perfect separation of and it's work, it's preparation, it's a lot of work, but like every 3 hours, those windows of eating like medium to large size meals and not overdoing it, it's been able to keep my my waist tighter, my stomach not stretched. So just a strategy I tried, and looking back on it, it seemed like it worked really well.
Yeah. So what makes Matt Jansen such a good coach for you?
For me, it's just, his attention to detail and just his communication, man. I talk to him every single morning. So right when I wake up, I send him my weight, I send him pictures, and we set the plan for the day. One thing I respect so much about him is just his continued grindness. He's always grinding. He's always responding. He's always doing something, and he always makes time for his athletes. So, he's great. He's super, super positive all the time. You ever need anything, right? Reach out and he'll help you out. So I honestly try not to bother him too much, because I know how busy he is. But man, like I couldn't be happier in regards to like the relationship we've built. Now it's a friendship.
Yeah.
So like it's one of those things I'll bounce something off of him because I obviously do some coaching myself. I have quite a few clients here. So it's really cool that not only have I learned a lot from him, but it's like now we can kind of co-coach a little bit when we get to this level. Like, hey, I think we need to add this and that and take this food out, whatever. And he we talk about it, and it's very comfortable setting, and it makes prep that much easier when you're always just comfortable with your coach.